Store here in Inglewood, California, SoFi Stadium, and what has become a really fun bowl extravaganza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Jayhawks offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like next year. And also, you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Makes the catch down the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
On 4th down, looking to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now it's 3rd and goal. The give is to Williams. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Kansas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got it in the middle. It's Oakland. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Power down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And the Jayhawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Running back searching for a hole. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Oh, what a caught! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here comes the option. They'll give it to the back. At the 40, there he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw. Time to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running to Green. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Pickett. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined.
There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The quick out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Johnson looking to throw. It's caught. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll try the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Oakland. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a one-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Finds his tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They've gotten this drive going. 10 from the 45. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move move the sticks with his feet. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now they're up.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have...
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. Bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move
To find a way to stop this guy, but he's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grab near the marker. It's Pickett. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. The give from the gun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chop.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Dumps it off in the flats. He goes there for it, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. So after bring it out. It's Lockett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kansas. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, these wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll try to run for it. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
So much change of direction. He's down to the 23.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Fights off the defender. There he goes. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk.
He's loose on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Jayhawks are threatening in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again.
Touchdown, Mark Chalk Jayhawk! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Rides the back on the option to give. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Snap it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover, all the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before they snap.
Runs through the tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. To the air, it's Daniels. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Kansas stay quick to the line.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bradley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Connection to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Looking to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Johnson wants to throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the stand. Never got close to the goal line, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. It came down to the final quarter with clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.